Good evening, Central Indiana. Wow, that was interesting. I already lost my OBS. Am I back up? We are live, I believe so. Let me know if you can hear me, please. Internet is acting funny. Okay. All right. Let's get into this right now. This is election night, primary 2026. Lots of contested races. This is early voting and absentee. 313 absentee and 3519 walk-in early voting. So we'll just start at the top and go from there. U.S. Representative District 4, Jim Baird, 47% of the vote. Craig Haggart, 44% of the vote. Roughly 1,406 over for Mr. Baird and 1,308 for Mr. Haggart. Again, this is absentee and early voting only. John Piper received 8.5% of the vote, 254 votes. State Representative District 57, West Bennett with 244 votes over Tina Turner with 241 votes. So that race is very close. And then Greg Knott, 194 votes, and Rob Stiles, 47 votes. State Representative District 60, Peggy Mayfield with 68% of the vote. 1,526. Mike Moore, 496. And David Walters, 217. Judge, this is stuff close to home here. Judge is Superior Court number 1. Jerry Smith with 45% of the vote. I will, Corey. I just figured it would be easier to stand here and read it. Sorry, I lost it. Jerry Smith with 45% of the vote, 1,303 votes. Dakota Van Leeuwen, 1,568 votes. So Dakota's up about 9% on him there, on Jerry there. Judge Superior Court 3, Sarah Dugan, unopposed, 2,500 votes. Prosecutor Attorney 15th Circuit, Joseph Gott, 38% with 1,133 votes. Cassie Milady with 61%, 1,810 votes. Again, this is absentee and early voting only. County Clerk, Tammy Parker run unopposed, 2,500 votes. County Auditor, unopposed, Linda Pruitt. County Sheriff, Brent Worth, 43% of the vote with 1,318 votes. Dan Downing, 56% of the vote, 1,724. Assessor, Reva Brummett, unopposed. County Commissioner, Mike Kirsch, 38% of the vote, 1,148. Bethany Latham, 33% of the vote, 1,010. Carl Gilbert, 17% of the vote, 515. Kevin Collier, 10% of the vote, 309. Let's see, County Council, Chip Keller ran unopposed. County Council District 2, Melissa Green, 63% of the vote, 476 votes. And Trudy Ellis, 270 votes at 36%. County Council District 3, Brian Culp run unopposed. Troy Sprinkle run unopposed. Laura Simpkins ran unopposed. Adams Township Board, Eric Campbell, Fred Glover and Sue Cox, 10 votes each. Eric Campbell, 7. So it's a dead heat for Adams Township Board. I think so. Ashland unopposed, Nick Teeters. Ashland Township Board, that was trustees, this is the board. You have Jennifer Bales with 38 of the votes, 39%. Gary Wagner, 36 of the votes at 37%. And Patrick Farhar with 22 votes. I hope I'm saying that right. Doug Herman, Baker Township trustee, unopposed. Baker Township board. Let's see. I got to get it up here in the light. Where are we at? Baker Township board. Kevin Breuer, 20 votes, 40%. Jerry Hodges, 34% at 17 votes. And Gordon Serber, 13 votes, 26%. Brown Township trustee, Mark Harris, unopposed. Brown Township board. Marcia trustee with 300 votes. Billy Snyder with 277 votes. And Eric Robertson, 256. Clay Township trustee, Jacob Thacker, unopposed. Clay Township board. Tight race. 97 votes for Tony Burns and 96 for Sharon Green. Green Township trustee, John Fletcher, unopposed. Green Township board. Let's see. Billy Abram with 84 votes. Kimberly Pond with 80 votes. Don Clark with 69 votes. Dana Coffey with 49 votes. And George Coffey with 38 votes. Again, these are absentee and early voting only. We won't have the final numbers till around 8:30 tonight. Gregg Township trustee, Brian Thompson, unopposed. Christopher Roberts, Gregg Township board, 80 votes. Gina Smith, 75 votes. Angela Frederick, 71 votes. Harrison Township trustee, Mike Jackson, unopposed. Harrison Township board, Terry White, 54 votes. Renee Whiteleather, up 21 votes. Hang on one second. Dying of thirst. All right, here we go. Jackson Township trustee, Matt Davison, 85 votes. Daniel Eberly, 175 votes. Jackson Township board, Eric Egg, 194 votes. Alan Olson, 174 votes. Marcus Billing, 163 votes. Jay Marks, 90 votes. And Chad Butts, 85 votes. Jefferson Township trustee, Jim Langford, unopposed. Jefferson Township board. Dewey Goss, 100 votes. Steve Myers, 107 votes. Another tightly contested race. Madison Township trustee, Jordan Russell, 180. Larry Ellis, 161. And Ricky Woodlock, 20. Wrap it up and get going. These are all preliminary voting on down the line. We will go over more as the night goes on, but again, I want to hit the main ones again. I'm looking down through here. Lots of township and trustees I know people are interested in. Let's go back to the top real quick, and I'll hit the highlights ones once again. Jim Baird, I'm sorry, I'm saying that wrong. 1,406 votes. Craig Haggart, 1,308. Those are the only two that matter right now. John Piper, 254. District 60, State Rep Peggy Mayfield, 68% of the vote. That's all you need to know there. She's up 50. She's up almost 1,000 votes on Mike Moore. Judge of the Superior Court number 1, Jerry Smith, 1,303 votes. Dakota, 1,568. Prosecutor, Joseph Gott, 1,133. Cassie Milady, 1,810. Cassie's got a sizable lead there, but still lots of votes still to go to be counted. County Sheriff race. Dan Downing, 1,724. Brent Worth, 1,318. What's up, Eric? County Commissioner, District 2. Mike Kirsch, 1,148 votes. Bethany Latham, 1,010 votes. So Mike's got a 138-point lead right now on Bethany, with Carl coming in at third right now at 515, and Kevin Collier at 309. That's the biggest races right off the top. Again, around 8:30, we will have more. What a day. Hats off to everybody that ran. I've done it. If you've never done it, it is, it's not easy, folks. It's a lot of walking, talking, knocking, and selling your life to what you believe in. Not only you, but your family, your friends, and everybody. And then in the end of the day, you hope that you did enough to win. So everybody that runs, to me, as a winner, it's not easy. I am a two-time no-go at that situation. I didn't see Kevin for mayor. You won't ever again, Morgan. Trust me. This is a county election. Bigfoot was a write-in. Bigfoot got more votes than anybody, Patrick. Again, Dan Downing is up in the sheriff's race, 56% to 43%, roughly 400 votes. Mike Kirsch is up 138 on Bethany Latham in the county commissioner race. Blah, 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 blah. Did I miss it? Oh, Cassie Milady is up 600 plus, 61% to 38% over Joseph Gott. And Dakota is up roughly 260 on Jerry Smith on Superior Court number 1. That's the biggies right now. Reva, let me read this right now. Reva Brummett, County Assessor, 2,342 votes, unopposed. I'm going to go ahead and call that Reva's going to win the County Assessor. You're welcome, Reva. That's a tough call, but I'm going to go out on a limb and do that. Any specific you want to know real quick before I head to the Legion? Ask me now. I know Melissa Green's up big. This is early vote only. This is absentee ballots and early voting. Roughly 4,000 votes. I saw a number somewhere. Here's the thing, folks, to every one of us out there. Only a small percentage of us vote in this county. And if you want to keep or change, you have to get people to vote. Family, friends, relatives. I know. Okay, hang on. County Commissioner, Mike Kirsch. I lost it. Mike Kirsch. He's up 138 on Bethany right now. Moose did win. Moose ran unopposed and got 7,000 votes somehow. I don't understand that, but Moose did win. Mike Kirsch is up 38% over Bethany at 33%. Madison Township. Trustee. Madison Township Trustee Jordan Russell with 49% of the vote, and Larry Ellis with 44% of the vote. Madison Township Board. It's a dead heat. Andrew Endicott and Nelson Hoggett, 178 votes each. Right behind them is Don Horrock at 162 votes. Leading is Dennis McClure with 198 votes in Madison Township Board. And that's it for Madison. Was there anybody else? Cassidy is up. She's on the prosecutor, Seth. Yes, I will, Green Township Trustee. I will go live again later after we get the final results, but that's not going to be till around 8:30. And hats off to everybody at the election office. They had these results out at 6:15, and they're in there working like maniacs to get the rest of the numbers out. It's incredible. What am I looking for? Green Township. Green Township. All right, Green Township trustee unopposed, John Fletcher. Green Township board, Billy Abram with 26% of the vote. Kimberly Pond with 25% of the vote. Don Clark with 21% of the vote. And Dana Coffey with 15% of the vote. And George Coffey with 11% of the vote. You're very welcome, Denise. What was that one? Green Township. That's all I had on Green Township. I seen a Jackson Township. Jackson Township trustee Daniel Eberly at 67% and Matt Davison with 32%. So he's got a sizable lead there. Did I see another one? That's all I got so far. All right, folks. Lots of races are very close. And there's a long night of counting votes, and then we will go live again at the Legion, maybe with some winners. Dan is up right now. Dakota is up right now. Cassie's up right now. Bethany is down 138 votes. So, long way to go. That's what I got. Any questions, concerns, comments? It was an interesting day. Lots of off again, on again showers and wet, damp, and cold. But lots of folks came out. Hopefully, we have a lot of votes in today. So, got to get more people out and vote. It's ridiculous that only this many people vote every year, and it's almost the same number. It's a very low percentage. We need more folks to come vote. Hello, Mr. Ellis. So, that's what I got. I will be back on a little bit later, hopefully with some winners and some final numbers. We still have about an hour and a half left before we get those. Love you guys. Thanks you for tuning in. You're very welcome, Angie. And I'll see you guys in about an hour and a half or so.